Hello.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening,
Yeah.
everyone on Facebook,
YouTube
YouTube, and
and TikTok. Welcome, TikTok.
Welcome,
Yeah.
yes, indeed. So Richard's been doing a fantastic job getting stuff going on TikTok, so that's amazing. How is everyone doing this sunny Friday? Gosh, what have we got going on? We've got so much
We've been
going
so
on.
busy.
Yeah,
So busy.
it's amazing.
And we're going to be busy for the next month as well.
Yeah, so we've got a retreat day coming up on Sunday, which is fully booked, sold out. We have a wait list available as well for that. We have Reiki One workshops coming up in May in Kent and Surrey, and just the usual stuff going on. I will still be running my meditation groups. Well, next week I'll still be running all of my meditation groups, but as of the first full week in May, I'm going to be reducing that down to Friday afternoons to make more time for other things. As I say, Reiki One workshops being one of them, and yeah, other bits and pieces. So how are you all doing today? How has your day been if you're tuning in from down under or similar?
Or Canada.
Or how's your night been as well if you're in Canada? Because it is very, very early with you.
Well, Deborah Long. Hi there, Deborah. So you're from Nova Scotia in Canada. Welcome, welcome. So how have you been? And Serendipity, hi there. Thank you for joining.
She's got a tortoise.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Oh.
We do love turtles and tortoises.
Good morning, Shaz. How are you?
Love your icon there you've got there, the picture of the fairy. That's lovely.
Yeah. I think we're connected on TikTok with Synergy Holistic Healing on TikTok as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so you're not in on that yet.
No,
we're starting to dabble ourselves with TikTok at Synergy Holistic Healing. So we've got a couple of little bits on there, but yeah, we need to make more time. Good morning, Nicola.
Hi, Nicola.
And you're saying good morning to all of us, and including Richard.
We can't forget about Richard.
No, for sure.
Heading to Mexico tomorrow for your son's wedding. Oh, fantastic.
So what kind of a journey is that? Are you flying there? I'd imagine so, from Canada, right? So Canada to Mexico is going to be quite a distance.
Mind you, it could be an awesome road trip if you're going by car or maybe even by train. Because there is, so where are you? You're Nova Scotia, right? So I visited Canada moons ago. Went to Niagara Falls by train, and I know you can get a train from that side into New York State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Malik. Welcome, welcome. Great. Good morning, Trish.
Hi, Trish. Where are you from?
The beautiful smile.
Yeah. So yeah, lots has been going on. So you're just saying what's coming up for us, what we have been up to. So we were part of a in-person fair event, community event last weekend, which was pretty awesome.
Very awesome.
Relax and unwind event happened here in Windlesham in Surrey. So thank you to all of you that came along to that. We had an awesome day, lots of awesome workshops, lots of awesome holistic practitioners. We did a workshop as well together. So yeah, it was fantastic. So is that Shez? Hi, Shez on TikTok. Thanks for joining us today.
Crystal Rose, good morning from YouTube. Good morning, beautiful red rose there.
Yeah.
Cats, good morning, cats on TikTok.
So do like our video, our stream, and feel free to share the link as well. Get more people joining in and saying hi. Share the love, spread the love and the joy.
Good evening, Sam. Good evening. So you must be somewhere down under-ish, I'd imagine, if you're saying good evening to us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, interact between each other. That's amazing. It's fantastic to see. Yes. Oh, it's lovely to see everyone sort of interacting with each other. Yes, feeling the love, really.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're doing great. Thanks, Kat. We were just giving a bit of a rundown what we've got coming up. We've got so much. We've got a retreat this weekend, which is sold out. We have a wait list available for that, and we've got 2 other retreats coming up later this year. And then we also have Reiki 1 workshops in Kent and Surrey coming up in May and June. So yeah, do share, do like and share the live, and yeah, you never know who it will reach, because later on today, this morning for us, Adrian will be leading us through a guided meditation, and there'll be some time for card pulls after that as well for those who are still here. So yeah, do stick around, do share, because you never know who could really benefit from the meditation, or from just feeling part of everything, you know.
Yeah. And also feel free to ask questions. So we're here to help you, to serve you. So if you've got any questions, if there's anything that you'd like some help with, then feel free to ask. We're here to help you. We'll do our best to answer your questions and support you in the best way that we can. So a little bit of background in case you don't know who we are, if this is your first time. So I'm Adrian. I'm a law of attraction and manifestation coach, and
I'm Jay. I'm a Reiki master, intuitive crystal healer, and meditation coach as well. So yes, so apparently it's echoing, Richard.
Okay.
So
We've got the echoes.
Oh dear.
We're resonating. We're rippling through the internet.
Do tortoises like meditation? Well, interesting. Because animals usually love meditation. And do you know what? I don't think tortoises are any different. I mean, some people think, different animals are like oblivious, but actually, I know my daughter's girlfriend has a turtle, and he's very affectionate to my daughter as well. So, I think that maybe the turtle or the tortoise will probably enjoy the meditation. Yeah.
Animals definitely respond to when us as humans, when we go into a form of, I know your question was more about meditative music, but to be honest, animals respond when we meditate, because it's about going into the depths of consciousness, and animals are very intuitive and they're very connected. So
yeah, and you're vibrating at that higher level as well, and animals obviously vibrate at that higher sort of pure frequency, don't they?
So Crystal's asking a question.
You would love to be a crystal healer. Have I heard? I haven't. No, I haven't heard of Philip Hammett. And you're a Reiki healer. Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Yay, love it. The more Reiki healing or energy healing in the world, the better, right? Absolutely. I absolutely love crystals as well. And whilst not traditional for Reiki practitioners to use crystals, I use crystals, and my Reiki master uses crystals, and the lady I go to for Reiki uses crystals as well. So, it's all new. Okay.
Oh, bless.
So you've been struggling to meditate because you keep thinking about tortoises. Oh, that's sweet. Well, I think your tortoise will probably enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's a crystal healer, and an author of a lot of crystal books. Yeah. I mean, in terms of crystals and books and things, yes, I've got my favorites. Um, my first ever crystal book I picked up was in a charity shop actually in Glastonbury, for 50p. And that's by Doreen Virtue actually. And then a lovely friend of mine recently gifted me a crystal book that she'd picked up, I think also in a charity shop, and she held on to it for a year, and then we hadn't seen each other, and she was like, "Look, I've been hoping to see you guys, but I'm just going to send this to you." So I haven't had a chance to read that one yet either. Oh, he lives in St. Albans. Okay.
Awesome.
I'll have to look him up, but yeah, no, I tend to I was yeah, I was trained by my Reiki master as well in crystal healing, and yeah, I must look them up, but I tend to work intuitively with the crystals that I have, and you know, yes, I like to bring in new ones every now and again, but not like too much. So you know, I don't want either myself or the clients to get overwhelmed by choice.
So Kat's just saying she's got crystals. She's doing Reiki 1 next week as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, fabulous.
Awesome, Kat. Well done. Is it as in you're taking part as a participant, or you're
Running it.
running a workshop for Reiki 1? Yes, Doreen Virtue is awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
She's learning.
Oh, you're learning. Oh, fab. Oh,
More
enjoy
people
so much. Yeah.
Yep.
The more people that, you know, learn to heal themselves with energy healing, Reiki, anything, you know, it's great. Myra, you're new here. Welcome.
Welcome, Myra.
So you've been looking at Reiki. Does it help? I have crystal stones. Oh. Okay. Richard, can we go back to that comment from Myra at all? Because you've got Doreen Virtue's crystal card deck. Amazing. Yeah. So Myra, okay. Learning, also want to do Reiki healing. Okay, awesome. So want to do. Yeah, so Myra, I'm running Reiki 1 workshops in Kent and Surrey. So do feel free to reach out. I see you're on Facebook. So we were on Facebook as Synergy Holistic Healing. I'm Jay, and do feel free to reach out. I am doing only in-person Reiki, so you'd need to be prepared to do 2 half days either in Kent or Surrey. So the first we've got is Kent on the 11th, and in Thanet, Broadstairs on the 11th, and in Surrey here in Lightwater on the 18th. And then there's dates in June, which I can't remember right now. 8th of June in Broadstairs and 29th of June in Lightwater. Oh.
So Sam B, I've been. Oh, sorry, Richard. Could we go back to Sam B's comment there about meditation? That's great. Thank you. So Sam B, you've been trying to meditate for the past couple of months now, but I always fall asleep. So I was wondering, is there any benefits to falling asleep whilst meditating? Absolutely, absolutely. So comes back to what your understanding is of the purpose of meditating. What is it that you want to get out of meditation? You know, so why are you meditating? Fundamentally, the bottom line of meditation is stress release, and actually, with all of these modalities, it's about releasing stress that's stored within the physiology. It doesn't matter if it's Reiki, if it's law of attraction work, shadow work, EFT, tapping, all that kind of stuff. It's all about releasing stress from the physiology, and that stress is normally triggered by past trauma, or by things that have cause negativity to be stored within the physiology. So when if you're because I fall asleep as well, I go deep, and how you are experiencing it as if you have fallen asleep. You've got to realize that with consciousness, there are different levels and depths of consciousness. How deep that goes, who knows? It's like the ocean. How deep is the ocean? We don't know. Well, no, we do. But if you were in a boat and you were drifting out at sea, you don't know how deep the ocean is below you. That's the point I'm trying to make. So we live on the superficial surface level for most of the time. Our awareness is normally on the surface. So when you meditate, you're going deep, you're going down. And if you're falling asleep, if that's what your experience is, you're getting the deepest form of stress release. And others can experience meditation where you're completely aware, you're completely awake, but your body is just so deeply relaxed. And so the stress release is in a different way. Likewise, if you are constantly thinking, if you are having thoughts, racing mind, or otherwise known as monkey mind, where the mind is swinging from thought to thought, that too is also a deep form of stress release. It's a good thing. So if you're falling asleep, if that's what you're describing it as, is that if that's how you feel it is, that is a very good deep form of meditation. So, and there are many benefits to that, many benefits to that.
Absolutely.
The stress release, the clarity in your mind, the clarity in your thoughts, the capacity to deal with more things, including stress, until eventually the stress becomes kind of insignificant the more you practice meditation. So there are many benefits, many benefits.
For sure. I mean, just this morning myself, actually, I went upstairs and I practiced Reiki for 21 minutes. And then actually, partway through that, and I was listening to some music, some Reiki music as well. Partway through that, I went very deep, and sort of 10 minutes later, I woke up feeling absolutely refreshed, so vibrant.
Yeah.
In comparison to how I felt when I went up there after I'd done school run. I came back in, and I just said, I need to go to bed. I need to do something, because otherwise I can't get on with the day. And so just that half an hour or so has really made a huge difference. So yes, I've gone deep in a very short space of time, and come up really refreshed. Yeah.
You've got to realize there's a duality between rest and action. There is a duality. So when we get deep rest, it means it prepares us for when we go into action, into work, into physical activity, or whatever that might be. And so that's where you feel like, that's where you really feel the benefits of meditating, is when you take it into the things that you're doing. And that's when you really feel the true benefits of meditating. Great question. Thanks for asking, Sam. Great question.
Yeah, awesome. So Richard shared our Facebook link. We are on TikTok as well, Richard, just so you're aware. So Synergy Holistic Healing on there as well. And on Instagram, we're Synergy in Flow, if you enjoy using Instagram. Although we tend to put the same stuff on Instagram as on Facebook anyway. So yeah, energy healing is amazing, right, Antonio? Meditation and movement. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Katrina. You found us. Great.
Great.
It's a serendipity. She said it's because she had trauma. Oh, your tortoise had trauma, previous trauma. Is that right? Yeah. Oh.
I think.
Yeah.
Are you communicating with your tortoise here, because you're saying she said it's because she had trauma? Are you connecting,
Communing with her,
communicating with her?
them? Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Richard, for sharing our TikTok.
Thank you. So Kat saying, I did indeed, don't do so much Facebook, to be honest. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, we are on TikTok. As I say, we've only got a couple of little videos. I mean, there's one of me having some tea and cake in Canterbury, having a bit of me time, because Adrian was actually at an Ayurvedic consultation and massage. You asked Richard his thoughts on Reiki, and you've been told that you could really benefit from it. Just need to find the right master for you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be drawn to the right person at the right time for you.
Mm.
I was looking for a long time, wasn't I, for the right Reiki master for me. And online you can see a lot of people offering cheap short courses, online courses and things like that. And I would tend to avoid online learning when it comes to Reiki if you possibly can. And to go to someone either locally or, make a weekend of it and go to an area where you feel drawn. So my Reiki master, she's based in Andover, which actually is not too far from me. It's about an hour from me. So I went there most recently for my Reiki master and met some amazing people. That's the other thing as well. And we're still in touch. And yeah. Oh, listening to 10 minutes of chakra balancing on YouTube can be very rejuvenating. Absolutely. I mean, in Reiki, we kind of say if you can spend a minimum of 3 minutes on each chakra, that's most beneficial.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's 21 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so if you do just the 7 main chakras, then you can do it in as little as 21 minutes.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
And is that per day or?
Yeah.
Per day.
Yeah. So yeah, you can. I mean, you don't have to do all of them each day, but what you feel drawn to. So
right. I'm in South Yorkshire and found very few in the area. My family are down south in Kent.
Okay. I've got Reiki 1 in Kent, in Broadstairs. Where are your family in Kent? Because maybe you could come and visit with them. I have it is in a couple of weeks' time, May 11th and June 8th in Broadstairs in Kent.
Yeah.
And then I will do another one. I think it's scheduled for September as well.
Yeah. So if you pop along to our website as well, synergyholistichealing.co.uk, there'll be an option for you to sign up to the newsletter as well. So as you move around the page, the pop-up will appear, or you can just scroll down to the bottom. So if you sign up to our newsletter there, is it Ellie? Is that the lady's name, or anybody really that's listening that's interested? We'll be sending out some details very, very shortly about the Reiki 1 course that Jay's describing and running for both Kent and also for the Surrey dates.
Yeah, so Richard, interestingly, I was listening to that show where you were telling us about your energy healing experience with Christine Hicklin. Richard has just shared anyway that he had some healing with Christine Hicklin, and it works.
There's a surprise.
It really works. It really does. That's the thing. And even if you come away from a session and you feel like nothing's different and nothing's changed, it has, even if you're not aware of it.
So Holly's just saying there, she was just asking a question about wondering, she wants to know more about the level 2, wants to do the level 2.
Okay, so
okay, so
awesome. Great, Ellie. Yeah, look forward to hearing from you on that.
Great.
Amazing. And what was the other lady?
Sorry, Richard, could we just go back to the previous comment there? It was about the level 2. There we go.
I want to be level 2.
Hesitated for a few.
So I guess that really depends, but I think there's no reason that you should be stopped. I'd love to have a chat with you about that, Holly. Are you Reiki 1 already, or are you starting your journey? Because I'd be more than happy to have a chat with you. And whether you work with me or someone else, depending on your location, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you around, how you can access that, and see how we can help you to access that if there are issues that you feel are stopping you from doing so. But yeah, absolutely. Anyone anyone can do Reiki, anyone can do energy healing. And yeah, do reach out again. So you're on Facebook again. So Synergy Holistic Healing. Feel free to drop me a message. I'm Jay. Just reach out and we can have a chat. On our website, there's a discovery call button, which you can also use if you want to have a Zoom. You can book in a Zoom through our website, or we can just arrange it anyway at some point.
Yeah.
We are a bit busy this weekend, but I think our website gives availability about a week or two in advance.
Yeah, it's about 7 days in advance, something like 7-8 days in advance. So if you check out the website and check out the discovery call button.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, it will all happen at the right time. I
Absolutely.
mean, Adrian knows I was thinking about doing Reiki for such a long time before. Oh, you're in America. Okay. Well, look, feel free to reach out and we can have a chat and, um, you know, see how, we can talk through some of the issues that you feel might stop you from doing these things. We can definitely have a chat if that's of interest. Even if it's just as a level of support. But if it says a level of support that you need to bolster you in the right direction, then I'm more than happy to be that person for you.
Yeah. It's a kind of it's an interesting catch-22 because we always, health reasons is very genuine reasons for why we might not want to do something, but there's always the benefit of, especially with something like energy work, that actually can help with the health benefits. So it's kind of as a catch, isn't it?
Catch-22.
Yeah. There was a previous comment there, Richard, sorry. Somebody was saying about meditating, struggling to meditate on their own.
It was the lady with the tortoise.
Oh, it's serendipity, yep. But finds it beneficial meditating in a group. So just something to comment about that. So the reason why you probably find it better for you to meditate, or easier to meditate in a group, is that group collectiveness. You're probably all meditating at the same time. You're feeding off of each other's energy. You're all going into consciousness together. There's that there's unification that's going on there. So you are more than likely benefiting from the healing that's going on in that group capacity. However, the same thing applies when we do meditate on our own, because the thing with consciousness is there's no time and space. And so if you're meditating on your own, then the resonance that your energy, that your healing is having on yourself is also going to be beneficial for others as well that are in your vicinity and maybe even wider afield. So there is benefits to meditating as a group for sure, but also those benefits do apply to us when we meditate on our own, interestingly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Kat and Shaz are saying in the comments how amazing Reiki healing is, and it really is. I can't, I can't vouch for it enough. It really has changed my life and so many others that I know around me as well. So yeah, so if you're in a position to experience Reiki healing, then go for it, I do also offer Reiki sessions online, but the Reiki workshops I only do in person, just because I'm a bit traditional with that side of things.
I was going to
with the
ask,
teaching
yeah,
side of things.
why that is, yeah.
Well, yeah, again, it comes from being more, coming from that more traditional aspect of, being in person for the attunement.
Right.
And of course, it can work distance, and it definitely can work distance, but it's preferential to be
Right.
in person. There are some federations, for example, that won't accept people who've learned distance. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll take a quick break, and then we'll get into our meditation. So we've got it's one of my favorite meditations lined up. So we'll get into the meditation. So do you want to take just a couple of minutes just to get yourself nice and comfortable? We'll be back in a few minutes' time.
And then after the meditation, there'll
We'll still
be
take more questions.
some time for readings
and
as
card
well.
readings as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we'll rejoin again in the next few minutes. We'll see you shortly.
Introducing the SPTV app, your digital spiritual guide, for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPTV app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Being Spiritual with Ashley Robinson. The show starts from 8 p.m. tonight. Ashley offers his own insight to spiritualism and the philosophy behind it, along with answering your questions.
We're back. Here we go. Sorry about the sound. We had a little sound hiccup there for a moment, but we're back now. Oh, so are we all ready for a nice little meditation that we've got lined up for you? You ready?
Yes, I'm more than ready. I'm gonna enjoy this for sure.
So if you'd all like to just get yourself into a nice comfortable position, it doesn't really matter if you're laid down or sat down. Either way is absolutely fine. Just make sure that you're nice and comfortable, and just take this moment just to get yourself rested. And it doesn't really matter how you have your hands. If you want your hands in your lap, down by your sides, either way is absolutely fine. And I invite you just to close the eyes and bring your focus, your awareness inwards. And like a roller coaster, life is full of twists and turns. And yet It is these twists and turns that define our existence, that shape our path as we journey through this landscape called life. And this can also become the source of our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs, and even our actions. And whilst the pathway offers opportunities of growth and change, reinvention and transformation, we often consume the impact of past events, the actions of others, and process of circumstance by deeply absorbing them into our own energy. And over time, the more we allow these cycles to happen, the more conditioned we become in allowing these energies to tightly cocoon themselves in their snug, infinite resonance. But there is a way to break free from these cycles, to recondition ourselves, so we may let go of this heavy weight and set ourselves free from that which no longer serves us. Through acceptance, we learn the importance of being present, taking responsibility, and living a more open, freer existence. We also learn the importance of forgiveness, that not everything that happens to us needs to be carried further, that it's okay to let go, even if the very thought of it may seem dark and scary. It doesn't need to be like that. Letting go is liberating, it's uplifting, empowering, and it sets us free. So start to bring the focus inwards, and as you do so, just understand that where focus goes, energy flows. And bring the awareness onto the breath, feeling the breath coming in and the breath going out. We breathe without being consciously aware of it. So take a moment just to connect with this life-giving force and continue observing the breath as it flows in and the breath flowing out. And just let the breath settle into its usual comfortable rhythm. There's no forcing of anything, there's no trying, there's no doing. Just observe the breath without judgment or critique, and just let it flow naturally. And as you connect with it, allow yourself to relax even deeper, feeling that breath on the inhale and the breath on the exhale. And as you continue this simple breathing cycle, just allow any tension being held in the body to simply drain and dissolve away. That breathing cycle is familiar, it's relaxed, and you're feeling yourself fall deeper into relaxation. Just let the jaw loosen, the shoulders sink, the muscles in your face and your neck and your body just relax. And in this space, just allow any thoughts to pass through you, just like a steady stream, and you're just observing without judgment. And consider for a moment how delightful it would feel if you were to allow yourself the relaxation that's needed for you to manifest the things that you want most into your life. Manifestation is an eternal process, but to attract positive, healthy things into being, one must align themselves to that of a higher frequency. But complete relaxation is impossible when holding on to grudges, resentment, blame, judgment, and even guilt. And often one can aim so much blame and hatred towards others to such a degree that it numbs any responsibility of the impact that it has. But how we see, think, or feel about others is merely a reflection of how we see ourselves. The word resentment itself comes from Latin, meaning roots. But its original meaning was to feel again. We all deal with resentment in some shape or form, holding on to harm that has been caused in the past like a kind of comfort blanket. This is a painful experience, and in holding on to this, one feels the pain repeatedly. Sometimes these resentments may feel like they offer security for future harm, but this is just an illusion. With forgiveness, we can free up space in the heart to allow love and bliss to take root. The practice of forgiveness will help you let go of these painful experiences and offer freedom to both the mind and the heart. The path to acceptance is self-love. So keeping the awareness for the moment on that breathing cycle and that familiar breath, I invite you to visualize an old, empty room with its wide, dusty, bare features. And you've stepped into this room, and there are windows projecting nothing but a bright white light that's emanating from outside. And there's a door behind you which leads you back to the here and now. And on one of the walls hangs a tall, old, dusty mirror. And it's sitting in a rustic, antique frame. I invite you to approach it with open curiosity. And its distinguishing features become more apparent to you. It looks familiar, sturdy, like it has witnessed many things in its still ominous presence. And take a moment just to step closer to the mirror. And through the stains, the dust and imperfections, you start to see yourself, your true self, looking back. And just greet and welcome this honest reflection. For this reflection reveals much about who you once were. It reveals your strengths, your flaws, your pains, features, and aspects of the self that remain hidden to the outside world. It reveals much about your darkest thoughts, your deepest dreams, and innermost desires. And allow these features to fully reveal themselves to you. Just take a moment to ponder the vision that is before you. And we'll attempt to commune with this reflection, to engage with it. So I invite you to ask it, how did it come to be? What did it have to go through to get here? Where has this reflection been? Ask it whatever question you feel you need to ask it. And take a moment to listen to the response. Listen with intent, with care, and hold no judgment. Allow the reflection to describe its journey to you. Witness the flashes of emotions, the visions of the past, and any loud, noisy thoughts. And just ask yourself, what important lessons can the past teach you? And remain unattached to these visions. Don't let them fool you. Let them go and allow them to float away. They're merely reflections of once was, but is no more. From these visions, learn to be accepting once again. Accept the things that have come to pass. Accept the journey. Accept the lessons. And recognize, connect with, and accept all of this within you. Accept yourself. Embrace this past version of yourself and let it offer you guidance, foresight, comfort, reassurance. And visualize yourself embracing this reflection with love and understanding, with respect and kindness. Offer it your devotion, your commitment and loyalty. Be prepared to be humbled by its teachings, for in the past, we learn our most valuable lessons. And in this very intimate moment, we ask ourselves, what reflections of myself do I need to face up to and accept? What do I need to release that no longer best serves me? What is holding me back from moving forward? What do I need to let go of? And when was the last time I forgave myself? And take this opportunity now to truly and meaningfully forgive yourself for holding on to what should have been released maybe so long ago. And just reassure yourself that from this point on, you'll commit to growth, resilience, and strength. the weight of whatever once was holding you back can now be finally released. And just reflect on this for a few moments in quiet contemplation. And reaffirm to yourself, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And now, in your own time, you may turn back towards the door that you came in through and bring yourself back into the here and now, and leave behind the things that no longer best serve you. And take a moment to draw in an uplifting, refreshing deep breath before you pause, and a long cleansing breath out. An uplifting breath in, and a cleansing breath out. A transformative breath in, and a releasing exhale out. And feel safe in the knowledge that you are equipped with everything you need to go forward, with love, kindness, and compassion. You accept the path traveled behind you. You have forgiveness in your heart and courage to advance your journey further forward. Take a moment to bring your awareness, reconnect back with the breath, the life-giving cycle. Bring the awareness back into the body, into the here and now. The awareness back into your room. The familiar feel and buzz, the environment, noises of the outside. And gently and with kindness, in your own time, you may blink open your eyes to bring yourself back to the here and now. Namaste. You right there, darling? How are we all doing? How was that for everyone?
Oh,
You right
gosh,
there?
yeah, I went very deep.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, one of mine too. I shared it in one of my meditation groups recently, and yeah,
It's very deep, very powerful.
you know, it's so powerful when you don't get any feedback from people in the group.
Yes.
Because no one wants to talk about what they
see, what they experience.
what they experience.
Yeah.
But it's
And that's okay.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah. No problem, Crystal. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for being here with us. Just what we need, a bit of release. No worries, Kat. No problem. So you're going to play it back a little later, are you, Nicola? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we do have a version of this as well, pre-recorded on the website. So
yeah, if people sign up, right?
Yes. Now that, yes, you reminded me. So if you sign up to the newsletter, you actually get 2 free recordings, 2 free meditations that we've written and recorded and edited ourselves. It's kind of like a free gift as kind of a thank you for joining and signing up to the newsletter. And interestingly, they're both parts 1 and 2 of the mirror. I think there's actually 3 parts to that whole meditation technique method. I came across them years ago. But yeah, if you sign up to the newsletter, you'll get the first 2 parts as a thank you for signing up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean people are talking about playing this back, which is great. Yeah, please do. But also, you know, it's the ones that come in the newsletter, thank you email, have like specific music behind them, and you might find better quality than through the laptop. So do feel free to sign up, even if it's just for that. And you can, you know, sign up and then unsubscribe afterwards. You know, that's fine as well.
Get what you need.
Absolutely. And yeah, obviously you'll be the first to hear about what's going on with us as well, like Reiki 1 workshops, retreats. You can, if you like, as well, if anyone's interested. Our retreat on Sunday, it is sold out, but should anything happen, you know, you can add yourselves to the wait list. Should any spaces become available last minute, you can add yourself there, and that would also mean that you'd be first in line for the next retreats that we run later this year too. So we will send a specific email out to those on that wait list first for our next retreat. So do
summer
and winter.
Yep.
So do sign up to that wait list. We will pop a link to that on our pages as well. Tara's getting ready for night shift, so she'll listen to it later. But she was feeling relaxed anyway, listening while getting ready. Awesome, amazing. It's dulcet tones. Yeah, enough to
send you to sleep.
To send anyone to sleep. Well, he says it about me too, so that's all right. Yeah, no, it's a very powerful, very releasing meditation. Yeah. I do enjoy it, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so shall we do some card pulls? Yeah, for people. So if you would like a card pull, just let us know in the comments there. We've got 3 decks with us today, just to keep it nice and simple. So if you would like one, Kate is definitely wanting a card reading for sure. Yeah. So which one do the little ones? Yeah. So Kate, we're going to do a card pull for you. It's an animal deck, spirit animal deck.
Oh, you can't see it
over
there.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Kate, just close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale, and let's see what comes up for you, whatever you need to know. And we got Crystal there as well.
Oh, I think that one's, there we go, that's one. Yeah.
We've got one for you. We're going to do another one. See what comes up. Focus inwards.
Yeah.
We've got Crystal and we've got Reagan as well. No worries. And Ellie. We'll try to get round to all of you.
Oop,
There we go.
two
there we are.
more. Right.
Okay. Interesting. Nice.
Okay, so we've got the Bobcat spirit. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll show it to the camera.
Yeah.
So here we go. Bobcat for you, Kate. All right. So life is a mystery.
Life is speeding up. We've got the antelope spirit.
Oh, antelope. So life is speeding up.
And the vulture spirit, nothing.
Nothing is wasted with the vulture spirit. What does it mean, life speeding up?
I'm just looking at the cards, and it's interesting. They've all kind of got a golden kind of hue to them. What's that? Yeah, they've all got a sort of golden
color, isn't
color
it?
throughout them, which is interesting. So
I'm wondering if the life speeding up one is about finally getting around to manifesting the things that you want for yourself, that finally now life is going to start moving for you. And so maybe there's been things that you've been wanting or looking to attract or manifest into your life, which up until this point hasn't really kind of happened for you. Not in the time that you were maybe intellectually wanting it to. And so this is now about the time is now. And so things are going to start happening for you. All the things that you've been looking for, it's all going to start happening.
Yeah. So it's saying, the Bobcat spirit saying life is a mystery, so not everything has to be explained, and knowing from the vulture spirit that nothing is wasted. So even if you feel like, oh, what did I do that for? That was a waste of time, a waste of energy, or it felt like a blockage, like why did I do that, or why did that happen for me? None of that is wasted. It's all happening at the right time and in divine timing. So your life will completely be going in the right direction, whether you realize it or not. So just knowing that nothing is wasted and know that you don't have to have the answers at all times will allow you to manifest more readily and with ease. So I think that's what that's saying. So maybe letting go of what does that exactly mean. It's going to help you. Why? Because if you allow things to happen, then they'll happen more readily and speedily for you. So I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do let us know in the comments, Kate, if that resonates with you. No worries at all. Yeah, you're welcome. Who was the next person? I can't remember who the second person was that I mentioned. Was it Serendipity? Serendipity be the next person?
Regan.
Oh, Reagan.
Oh,
okay.
Regan.
Yeah. All right, so let's do a chakra one for you, Regan. Okay, and we've got Caroline as well. Okay, Caroline. We'll try to get around to as many of you as possible. Okay, so we're going to do chakra reading for Regan. So Regan, just take your awareness inwards, close the eyes, and just take a nice deep breath in and exhale out. Focus on what it is. I'm going to do a quick 3-card pull for chakras, problem, area, blockage, and solution. What does Regan need to know today? Show me, please. 3 cards. What does Regan need to know? You're being a bit stubborn today. Oh, there we go. There's the first card. That's the second card. And third. There we are. It's always the way, isn't it? Okay, so the first card for you, Regan. So this is your problem area. Here we've got a heart chakra card. You can see that. And that says gossip. I'm trying not to get the glare on that. So we got gossip. The second card that came out was interesting card. Is a throat chakra card. It's workaholic. Okay, so that's your blockage. So been having any issues with the neck or the throat or that kind of area at all? Communication, expression? The solution for you is facade, which interestingly is solar plexus. I'm saying interesting. I'm saying interestingly because our retreat on Sunday is the solar plexus and throat. Yeah. Okay. Does that resonate with you at all, Regan? So gossip is the problem area. So the heart chakra, workaholic is the throat, and facade is the solar plexus. Anything been going on with you recently with that resonates with you? So I'm feeling, because it's, yeah, communication, that's what I'm feeling with. So okay, so you've been struggling with a voice in your head. Was that it?
With having a voice heard.
With being a voice heard. Sorry, it was rolled over very quickly. Okay, so being heard, being listened to. Okay.
Does that result in you overworking?
She was just, it's moving quite quickly. The comments said, sorry, Richard, could we just go back to that last comment there from Regan? I think she was mentioning there about work. Yeah, stay at my work because I love my job. Right.
So maybe you need to be speaking up for yourself a little bit more when it comes to those boundaries around work. As much as you love your work, it's important to look after the self and yeah, and to set those boundaries in order to be able to move forward. Because if someone feels like you're doing all this stuff already, then why would they help you to progress? Because you're already doing it. Yeah. For free.
Yeah. and so that's why this card, taking positive action going forward, facade, is your solution, because it's saying about let go of the barriers, let go of the internal dialogue that's happening, that's going on within you, that may be stopping you and preventing you from communicating. You may therefore feel like that there's this need to put on a different face, if you like.
Or to people please.
Or to people please, yeah, for sure. To people please. Let that go. Let the facade go and speak your truth. Speak your truth. And there you'll find value back in return.
Oh, I just got shivers.
Very good. Thank you, Regan. So I hope that helps you. Job feels my happy place. I'm struggling at home. I'm appreciated at work. I feel at home. I'm treated like a joke. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think the same thing applies.
Yeah.
Speaking from speaking your truth from your heart, but also come from that solar plexus with positivity, you know.
Yeah.
And letting the guard and the barrier down. So we'll move on. Thank you, Regan. I think the next person was Serene. Serendipity. Serendipity. Do you want to do one or do an animal? Do an animal one?
Yeah.
Serendipity saying, thankfully, your manager is a dog person.
Is this for
Serendipity?
Okay.
Yeah. No worries, Regan. No worries. Yeah, no problem at all. So serendipity, if you'd like to just bring your awareness inwards, close the eyes, take a deep breath. and
Whoopsie,
exhale. Oh,
that's
got
too many.
got a couple
No.
of cards for you.
No, and it's they've
We've
just
got
all
cards
flown
flying all
out.
over the place.
Right.
We've got a couple of cards for you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Another one.
Yeah. So
It opens.
the antelopes come up for you as well. So life is speeding up. Oh, what a lovely card.
Have that one.
Okay, we'll do
First.
this one. Yep. So starfish. Starfish. I like this card. Be open to infinite possibilities. Yeah. And then we've got the dove card, which is about opening up to peace. Be peace within.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So, I mean, the cards say already, don't they? So be open to what can happen for you. And whilst it might feel like life is speeding up, if you connect inwards to that heart space and speak your truth, then you can be at peace with everything that happens, you know, no matter what happens. So that's the reason I'm saying about the heart space and the throat is because of the green and blue hues that are coming through in this. So the nice green is reminding us to tap into the heart center, and the blue reminds us to speak our truth. So to be at peace, to focus in on that heart center. So whilst everything might be rushing along, you know, and you're open to what may happen, it can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. And so to be able to have that peace within, just focus on breathing into and out of the heart space is a really good thing to do. And also to focus on allowing your voice to be heard from that heart space, of speaking from your heart space, to be at peace with yourself and others. Yeah.
These are very much in line with the meditation, because the meditation was all about letting go of the things that are holding you back, to help you move forward, but to make progress, to see yourself with acceptance, essentially. So there's a synergy between the meditation. Yeah. Do we have time for one more, Richard?
Is it Caroline or Crystal Rose? Or both? There are two, I think. Maybe two more? Caroline and Crystal Rose? Have we got time? I know Richard's got to rush off as well. So.
Okay. So let's do a large animal card for... So who did you say? Crystal Rose and
Caroline.
Okay, so let's do Crystal Rose quick. We'll do one for you, and then we'll do Caroline.
Amy says hi on TikTok. Hi, good afternoon, Amy. How are you this afternoon? Welcome, welcome.
And Nikki as well. Hi there, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. Welcome. But we're on here every other week on Fridays, but there's lots of shows available here on SPTV throughout the week. All of them amazing, run by the amazing Richard, and some amazingly intuitive readers as well. So yeah, we're just coming to the end of our show, but doing the last few readings.
And don't forget that Ashley is on tonight as well at 8 o'clock, also offering readings as well. Okay, so who was it again? I'm sorry, my memory. It was Caroline and
Crystal Rose.
Crystal Rose. Okay, Crystal. So just close your eyes, bring the awareness inwards, take a deep breath, and
Crystal Rose.
Yeah. So here we go, Crystal. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've got two cards for you. Ah. So the cards that we got for you, Crystal Rose, we've got the Eagle, which is higher vision. So higher vision. and the cat, little pretty cat, which is independence. The cat, independence. So higher vision, looking at things with a wider perspective. So when you look at things, when you think of the eagle and how it glides in the air from a height, it has a wider perspective on things, and it has telescopic vision. So it means whilst it has that wider vision, it can also pick up subtle signs, subtle hints on the ground of anything particular that it can home in on, the prey to home in on and strike. So having a wider perspective, taking that higher vision, allows you to see things more clearly and to have a better clarity. And the independence is about going forward with that inner strength to do things for yourself, with the benefit of the self. You're moving in alignment with the things that you want for yourself, that you're desiring for yourself, that you want to manifest. And letting go of any dependency on anything or anyone else that may be sort of holding you back or restricting you in some way. So, does that resonate with you, Crystal?
Who was the Caroline?
Caroline. So one last one for Caroline. What should we do there? Chakra one?
Sure.
Let's do chakra cards for you, Caroline. Okay. So Caroline, take your awareness inwards and close your eyes. The eagle is your spirit guide. Also asked myself about starting my own business. Yeah, great.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah. But Crystal Rose, you're a Reiki practitioner as well, right? Is that right? Do I remember that correctly? I think so. Do you work with spirit animals a lot? Because I do. Sorry.
That's right. I've got one for you. Are you keeping your awareness inwards there, Caroline? There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, interesting. Right. So, been having any issues with your root chakra recently at all, Caroline? I'm feeling ungrounded because here we've got the root chakra as the problem area, and it's complacency. Complacency. That's an interesting one. And your blockage here is discovery, which also is a root chakra. So lower back, legs, feeling rooted, grounded, maybe
Skin.
feeling unrooted, ungrounded. Yep, the skin as well. Lack of foundation. And your solution, which is a heart chakra card, is perception. Open to maybe changing the perception slightly.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to shift how you're seeing things to a certain degree.
It feels like maybe you're stuck in a certain place, like things are happening around you, but you're quite set in your ways. Maybe now is the time to change that, to follow your heart, your passion. Maybe you've got a hobby or something that you put by the wayside that you'd like to do more with, but you're comfortable, you're sat in that comfort zone. Maybe it's time to push past that barrier and discover what it is that you really want to do for you.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think you've summarized that perfectly. Does that? Yeah, there we go. Spot on. Been a little bit lost, are you? Okay.
Well, you know,
Need to move forward. Yeah.
It's again, you know, we're here for you if you need anything. We both do work online with people one-to-one as well. We've obviously
where Caroline's from. Where are you from, Caroline? Pop in the comments where you're from.
and even if we don't see it live, we'll see it later on. We'll catch up on the comments. But
yeah,
you know, we both work online as well as in person, and so if you are struggling with that, do feel free to reach out, and we can help you with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Comfortability in the discomfort. Yeah,
Comfortable in my discomfort.
That is often the case. We become very comfortable, even though it is uncomfortable. Yeah, we become, because it's
South Africa. Okay,
it's we're familiar with it.
Yeah.
We're familiar with it.
Yeah.
So we do become complacent, and then we start using like phrases like, well, because it's irony. I can relate to this from previous life, and also with people that we've worked with, that the mindset starts to set in of, well, I wish I had this, and I wish I had that. I wish I could do this. But you've got to be ready to make the change in order, because you can do it. The things that you want for yourself, it doesn't matter what it is, you can do it. You have the capability within you. You do. It's just that perception of the self. That's all it is. It's changing the perception, and just changing that slightly.
Yeah. And I mean, time, I don't know, you're in South Africa, time's not so bad, the difference. So
time zone is the same, actually.
We could work with you online for sure, if that's something you'd like to do. So do feel free to reach out.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone's interested in anything we've got coming up, do feel free to reach out. As I say, retreats, Reiki 1 workshops,
discovery calls.
Discovery
you can book a discovery call on the website.
Working with us 1-to-1. Do feel free to reach out. So don't forget, Ashley's on tonight at 8 o'clock, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks
time as well.
Yeah.
So I think Rich has got a shoot off, so we're going to say our goodbyes. We look forward to hearing from you, and we look forward to being here in 2 weeks again.
Thanks, guys. Hope you've enjoyed today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again in 2 weeks' time.
Love and light.
Love and light. Take care.